is your name, please?
Kyle Roberts.
Say your name again.
Kyle Roberts.
Okay. All right. So this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Kyle Lee Roberts. We have multiple files. File number 2019-19684 FH, 2019-19685 FH, 2019-19686 FH, 2021-20215 FH, 2021-20383 FH, 22-20678 FH. On those files, I have Salvatore Milaro representing Mr. Roberts, and I have Isaac Sneed on behalf of the people. I also have Amy Roberts versus Kyle Lee Roberts, file number 2014-40419DS. Mr. Roberts, we're going to start with that file. On that file, Mr. Roberts, we're here for contempt of court for failure to appear and failure to pay child support. It states that you're ordered to pay $263 a month in child support, and as of today's date, you have an arrearage in excess of $20,489. You also have a bench warrant for failure to appear, failing to appear on December 22nd of 2022 for a show cause. Last payment we show is a $71.69 payment on March 23rd of 2022. And support on this case is redirected to North Carolina, where the custodial parent lives. All right, so we have that contempt of court. Mr. Roberts, you do have a right to have an attorney represent you on the contempt of court if you can't afford to hire one. Would you like an attorney appointed to represent you on the contempt of court?
Yes, please.
All right. Now, on the other files, though, which are a bigger issue at this time, is that you failed to appear for a pretrial on April 27th of 2022. So that contempt of court is on each file. All right, and do you understand the maximum penalty for contempt of court can be up to 93 days in jail and or a $10,000 fine? Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Now, Mr. Milaro, you do represent Mr. Roberts on those files on which there is a contempt of court. So, Mr. Milaro, would you like a breakout room with Mr. Roberts?
Sure.
Okay. So, I'm going to assign Mr. Milaro and which one are you in? Jail. All right, to a breakout room. Go ahead and join that breakout room.
Thank you, Judge.
Ms. Fetzer-Wallet. There's a pretty good chance that he's not going to be released from custody. So
Okay,
I'll kind of tag your case behind it, all right?
that's fine, Your Honor. Oh,
Mr. Milaro, did you already join the breakout room?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to close it, bring him back. 2621. All right, so we are back on the record with Mr. Roberts. So, Mr. Milaro, this is one of my older files. So, Mr. Milaro, how would you like to proceed today with Mr. Roberts?
Your Honor, Mr. Roberts has some new felonies pending in district court, and they're related to the contempt. So rather than Well, I don't think it's prudent to proceed with those at this time. So I'd ask to adjourn this out for me to find out what we can do to resolve all the matters. It looks like he has. We have 14 active files with him at the moment, so we're gonna have to see what we can do to resolve them all.
Ms. Spencer Wallet, at this time, I would guess that, why don't we dismiss the show cause and you can bring it again later if you need to. You're muted, Ms. Spencer Wallet.
Would it be all right if we got an updated mailing address so we could send the dismissal order to an address where?
It'll be the Lenawee County Jail.
Okay, Your Honor, we'll mail it there.
Okay.
Thank you.
And Mr. Malaro, if you have enough, well, for now, Mr. Maurer, do you have a address?
Mr. Roberts, you mean?
I'm sorry, Mr. Roberts, is there an address you're using or is your address changed or?
No, it's still 1207 East Church Street.
All right.
Thank you.
So how far out do you want a pretrial conference, Mr. Malaro? March 8th?
I think he's being arraigned on these things. So yeah, anytime after probably February, the first week of February is fine.
I can do February 22nd.
That's fine, Judge.
All right, and on the contempt of court, is he going to enter a plea of not guilty?
We would, Judge.
All right, and let me double check this. All right, so his bond on each of these files on the contempt of court is 25,000 cash surety, and Ms. Adams, is that on the contempt of court alone? I'm not sure what his bond is on the underlying file. So, okay, so when I issued the bench warrant, it's a bond of 25,000 each of these funds. So, yeah, so his bond has been set on all these and it revokes his previous bond. So unless he posts on each of these files, we'll be getting credit. So, all right. Thank you, Mr. Roberts. We'll see you back on February 22nd at 8:30. You'll do the stip in order, Mr. Malaro?
I will, Your Honor.
All right,
Thank you.
thank you. All right. All right, just waiting for some more.
Oh. Oh, gotcha.
Becky, you can come get your book. Ugh. Hey, come on. If you want. Okay.
Judge, do you still have Richard Kelly on your docket?
Yep, he's in custody.
Okay.
So
Just
I
making-
have Richard Kelly. I'm still waiting from the jail. And then I have a pickup on a Josiah Jeffrey, which is a Bob.
Okay,
And then I have Danielle Rosenberg, who is Mr. Daly on a probation violation. But I don't know if Mr. Daly is a part of that one or not. So, yep, I'm just waiting for the jail to bring in Mr. Kelly.
thank you.
Becky, if you can let the jail know we're ready for Mr. Kelly. Or Becky's the one that always call the jail. All right, Mr. Rains and Mr. Noe. Did I let Mr. Noe in? Where's Mr. Noe? There he is.
Good morning.
So, in the matter of Jesslyn Marie Guerra Schulte versus Chad Ryan Schulte, file number 22-49586 DM. I have in my hand, the amended objection to child support order recommendation from intake, and then a verified response to the same. So Mr. Rains and Mr. Noe, how are you going to want to proceed today?
Your Honor, we have already started an evidentiary hearing before you, and there have been some witnesses that have been called. Mr. Noe can maybe fill you in a little bit better as to how deep we are into that evidentiary hearing. But my understanding is that we would still have Ms. Schulte, my client, left to testify, and she may have been prepared to testify at this time. That's my understanding of where we're at.
Oh, it's your last hearing on December 21. And December, okay, so we had testimony of Ms. Hall. And all right, so Ms. Schulte was on the stand.
Mr. Noe, I don't believe we had called her yet, but I think we were about to. And although it's, I think this is your objection, and maybe you're still in your witnesses.
Judge, in this matter, this is based on a few things. This is based on an objection to the front of the court. This is also our hearing that we filed on an ex parte basis. That was evidentiary hearing on that as well. We have had some testimony from several individuals who I've called. We called the children's therapist. That was not one of my witnesses, but that was Mr. Rains. Yeah, she was called out of order just because she was here. We didn't want to make her wait. We didn't want to get her taken care of. So we still have left to testify, technically be my client, and also I believe testimony. I would probably be calling, I'm sure if not, Mr. Rains would be calling his client for testimony on that matter too. Judge, if you remember correctly on this one, the parties are referred to the front of the court purely for the purposes of support, and that the court was going to be handling matters of parenting time and custody moving forward. It's my understanding, Mr. Rains. Is that your understanding as well?
I think that's accurate.
Yeah,
All right, so we had Shannon Johnston, we had Ms. Hall testify, and so now you think you'll be calling your client then, Mr. No?
I will be calling either my I'll probably be calling my client, but there is another issue we want to place on the record on this matter as well.
Okay. All right, so we're still live on YouTube for my criminal docket. We're hi from the jail. I just need Mr. Kelly and Mr. Jeffrey.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. So I'm almost done.
All right, we'll stand by.
Thanks.
Kelly? Right in here.
I have joining me from the jail?
This is Richard Kelly.
Hi, Mr. Kelly. Hold on, let me grab your files. All right, this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Richard Eric Kelly. We have multiple files, 23-21210FH, 23-21211FH, and 23-21212FH. I have Dawn Van Duzen. Is this permanently your file, Ms. Van Duzen, now, or?
It will be, yes.
All right, so let me write that in. Appearing on behalf of Mr. Kelly, and I have Isaac Sneed appearing on behalf of the people. So this is date and time set for arraignment in this matter. Ms. Van Duzen, do you waive the reading of the felony information?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Have you received a copy of the prosecutor's request for discovery and witness list?
I have, Your Honor, and at this time, Mr. Kelly pleads not guilty, and we ask for a pretrial date.
All right, how far out would you like the pretrial date?
When is your next available one?
We are actually, let's see, pulled it up. I'm on to February 15.
That will work, Your Honor.
All right, so Mr. Kelly, I will cite you for a pretrial conference on February 15 at 8:30 in the morning. Because it's an arraignment date, Ms. Van Duzen will my office will prepare the notice of hearing. And I'll enter a plea of not guilty on your behalf. Mr. Kelly, we'll see you back on February 15.
Thank you, Your Honor. Do you need me to wait to see if you have the pickups?
I have
Miss Underwood there. Thank you.
Thank you. You're all set, Mr. Kelly. Thank you. You can go.
Okay. Wow.
It'll be just a second with Jeffrey, ma'am. He's down in booking and they're seeing magistrate right now.
Okay, thank you.
Judge, do we still need Rosenberg?
I don't have Mr. Daly.
Oh,
He thought it was set for, is it let me see, I don't have Mr. Daly. And I'm probably not gonna be able to do it I'm okay on Josiah Jeffrey. But, it's a VOP and he thought it was set for sentencing, Mr. Daly did.
it is, Judge. I am the agent in charge of this, and I did a new PSI on her. She has new charges and she has a violation of probation, which is currently scheduled for February 3rd.
The violation of probation date or the sentencing date?
That's violation of probation, sentencing, and her new charges sentencing.
So what was today then?
I have no idea why it's on the docket for today. I have nothing.
Yeah, Mr. Daly said he had it set for sentencing, so I guess we'll just continue it to the day set for sentencing, Ms. Adams. So we won't need Ms. Rosenberg.
What do you have left on your criminal docket, Judge?
Josiah Jeffrey for a bot. That's it.
Okay.
It was, Becky, we have Alan too. With Mr. Malaro.
Alan is a bop.
Oh, I have a file for Alan.
Judge, he's not in custody. At least
He's
last I
not?
knew.
But he's not on the jail list. Let me see if he's
Judge,
on my
he's set-
docket.
He's set for a hearing at 10:30.
Oh, okay, sorry. Alan's with MDOC, I think, Mr. Malaro. And it's set for a 1 hour hearing at 10:30 for a show cause, maybe? Maybe he's not in custody, I don't know.
Yeah, Judge, you supposedly violate bond conditions.
Okay, right, well, we'll see him then.
Can I set up Zoom?
I don't know if Mr. Allen will come. Yeah, we probably are. Yeah. All right, while we're waiting for the jail, we're gonna use ourselves back to, Sue and I are gonna go log in our offices while we're waiting for the jail.
Hey, Sam, will you call me? This is Isaac.
Sure, what do you want me to call you?
On my cell phone.
Nice. Right, I think we're done.
All right.